recording now.
Wow. You sure? You press the button?
Yeah, double check that one over there. Yeah, it's red in it.
Double
Yo.
Sinner Sports, match day
Don't even know what the match day is.
28.
27.
Back to you, Key.
All right, okay. You know that, man. You're doing the introduction, innit?
Big up the sponsors, Leco.
Yeah, big up Jack Life, big up Manscaped, promo code Sinners10.
Cheap and cheerful.
All your liquor needs.
Russell likes to talk to alcoholics.
Should be promoting
Venom Power.
H2O.
If you're in the gym, you know, get those gains, energy. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna do something with your gal.
Weed whacker.
Got the Manscaped with the weed whacker.
Yeah, weed whacker and all that for your nose. You get what I'm saying? You don't want no hairs in your nose. Them grey hairs.
Need that, you know. I need that now. I'm at the age where I need that. Let's
Start curling out the nostril.
Yeah, man, need that actually.
Closer to 40 than
I'm
you are there,
gonna,
yeah.
I'm gonna rub that after the show. Bro.
Yeah, don't worry, man. When we can't find it, we know where
you
to
know,
find
I've
it.
rubbed it.
There you go.
Just took that to the barber shop.
King's
Not
Keeper as well.
me.
Big up King's Keeper, keeping the beards healthy and wealthy.
There you go.
Jeff said I look homeless, but you know, my beard's all right, thanks to King's Keeper.
Just saying
strong
it's
enough.
homeless, you know.
Jeff
Jeff just wants to trim
money,
you.
yeah.
He just wants your money.
Oh, what's that new?
Ain't got the body
He say,
right.
Waterloo Road, yeah? Waterloo Road barbers, yeah?
Waterloo
If you-
Road barbers, free trims for the homeless. Get yourself on Waterloo Road.
Yo, we active, bro. We active.
Man, like bare homeless man outside these shops.
Innit?
You know.
All right, let's go for the introductions. Okay, yo. What you saying?
Yeah, man, KO captain representing the mighty Gunners, strong. Big up all my Gunner fans right now, you know, sticking together through the hard and the good times.
Lava.
Nah, that's not love. Man.
He's still-
Definitely.
How?
All your Arsenal fans are sticking together through the hard what?
Hard
bro?
times,
Carry
bro.
on.
Hard times and a good time.
Let's say times.
That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? You man ain't
Gotta add the
listening.
times.
Gotta add the
And
times.
yeah, man, just been kind of enjoying the pressure that we're applying to the top of the table. Oh no, we are at the top, but yeah, the people underneath us, that pressure.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
My goal difference, bro.
Thank you.
alright.
Thank you.
Okay.
Joint top, sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry, Scouser.
Thank you.
Okay. Next
Correction.
one on the table.
Chords.
It's not a good evening at all.
It's not a good. No, it's actually not. Good evening, everybody. Good
Oh,
evening.
well, you can.
Top four. Why not? Good evening, isn't it?
You got
know what I mean?
smoke out.
So we're still flying high. So good evening. It is, you know. Got smacked on the weekend, but we'll get to that. But
Right.
good evening. First and foremost, big up my under 14s stars, man. Won our semi-final the other day. So we're in the cup final.
When's
11th
that?
of May.
Well done,
Well done,
coach.
boys. Well done.
Well done, coach.
11th of May.
Well,
So,
though.
you know, big them up for that still. They've done well. So big up the lads for that.
The finals when?
11th of May.
Where?
Rugby.
Oh,
Get your
my-
tickets in.
my-
We'll be going
my-
down on the coach.
My son went there before they played last year in the final.
Yeah,
They
we
won.
played rugby already.
Yeah.
Well, we played there already. We won there as well.
Wonderful too.
Okay, so you've already got the history of beating them already, so that's a good shot. That is.
Well, now we got a different team. That day ground, we got Telford in the finals. To be fair, they're
okay.
they're gonna be
You're just playing the rugby.
gonna be
Makes
playing
sense,
that
makes
rugby.
sense.
Got the experience of winning trophies though, yeah?
Get all this
Oh,
cash.
I've been doing that all my life, mate. You know,
All this cash to
Should know
go and
that.
watch them.
Should know
and
that.
see the best player.
Player or manager.
Next up, we got
Yeah, as you know, Jeffrey from Waterloo Road Barber. We are here again.
Back again.
Back again. We're top of the league again. Lowly at the top. What can you say?
Nah, it's not lonely. Don't say that. Because you're on the same points as Liverpool.
Yo, boy,
What do you mean it's lonely?
Yo. And we through to the quarterfinal of the Champions League after 14 years. I didn't even know that. But good days
Been a long time. man.
ahead, you know.
hey man.
Ghana fans, don't let anybody jealous you, you know. Just keep going. We're going to win the thing this season, bro. Trust me.
He said double.
Yeah, double, man. Definitely.
How's your training going with the boxing match?
Yeah, we're going there, man. We're still doing it. I'm just waiting.
No training.
I hope my man ain't pulling up. I ain't gonna tell you, man. I'll be doing it. I hope he's not gonna.
You hope he ain't.
You see Sharps, yeah. He's running away, man. Chabs are running away, man. He ran away today. I hope the day we're gonna fist the match, and he's not gonna run away.
Today was the press conference and he's not here.
And he's not here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Where is he?
where are you, man? Come out, bro.
Mr.
Don't
Wayne.
worry, Mr. Runners, man. Anyway, Runners,
Mr. Runners.
I'm gonna come to your yard, yeah. I'm gonna smack you.
Imagine the Tyson Fury. You know?
Do you know what I mean?
No.
I'm Anthony Joshua, man.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
just-
What year is Francis?
So who's
Nah, I
next?
ain't got no, bro. Nah.
We'll talk on that to be fair.
Of course.
But who's next? Who's next?
MV, for all of them footballing agendas. Not much today. I didn't really catch up on the football this weekend.
Okay.
I was,
You ain't got no agendas today.
Someone else had your
I always have
attention.
agendas, but you know,
Someone else or something else had your attention.
yeah, you know, just I gotta please others. Okay.
What you been up to? We ain't seen you for a while, have we?
It's been a minute still.
What you been up to, man? No stories for us.
And about it's crypto season, so if anyone investing and stuff, just get involved.
You say add you.
Your Bitcoin's flying high, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so all the coins on the Bitcoin, that's where the money is at.
Who we got on the sofa?
On the sofa.
Sinaleko, yeah. Top of the league.
You ain't top of the league, you're mad.
Sound deflated, man.
You thief, you're second.
Yo, we ran rings around City. It's just a shame we didn't win. You get what I'm saying? But
We'll get to that, don't worry.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
And Key representing Man United.
You don't want to say
Nah,
I
don't
didn't
even
wanna
say
say
it, but
it,
don't
man.
say it, bro. Don't say it.
Atrocious. But
Nah,
yeah, man. It's been
What process, man? You ain't got no process. Your process is dead, bro. No,
I want to talk
leave
about Man
it,
United.
Nah.
Nah, we will.
Oh gosh. But nah. Glad to be back, lads. It's been a while, innit, obviously.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. But before we get on to obviously the main subjects, just talking about boxing, to be fair, anyone watch the boxing over the weekend?
Yeah, definitely.
I thought I was get that over and done with
I
before
think
we miss
everybody did, innit?
it. Yeah, man.
To be fair, I wanted to watch the Parker Zhang fight more than the AJ Francis. To be fair,
What
but,
did you think of it though?
bro? Imagine paid to watch the fight and then I fell asleep. I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie.
Not gonna lie.
I didn't. But I woke up, didn't see no highlights, no nothing.
Zhang's heavy-handed, man.
Yeah,
He is. That's what I thought. It would be a lot for Parker to deal with, but apparently Parker
Do you know what?
Done his
I
thing.
gotta give credit to Parker. He's been through the mill.
ups and
And
downs. Yeah.
I don't think that was his best fight, if I'm going to be honest. And I understand why they've got the contract for a rematch clause. Because I think that's his level at the moment. He'll beat him, but I can't see him going further than that. If I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think he beats
AJ.
AJ.
Nah, you don't beat. Well, AJ's already had him, innit? AJ smashed him up already.
I don't think he beats
Fury
or Usyk. And after that, I can't
I
really
like to
see
see him
him.
fight Dylan. I like Dylan White.
That's a good shot.
White.
Who is Dylan supposed to fight? He's supposed to fight AJ.
Yeah,
innit?
he's got to work.
Wilder.
He's got to work his way back up in it because obviously
They lost.
Because of the ban.
Just the ban.
Oh bloody
The
hell!
ban,
Yeah.
but he's
How long?
He's just bust case, innit? So
Yeah.
It
he's
was the
back now.
case.
Yeah.
How?
They found out there was an anomaly or whatever.
Yeah, contaminated. So it was,
Yeah, man.
it
Yeah,
was a
that's
contaminated
that's the word.
test or something
You,
like that.
you reckon there's some
bro,
people?
that's-
You reckon there's some people in the background that's affecting these things, or it's just genuine mistake?
Do you know what?
It sounds like it was a genuine mistake.
Yeah,
but I don't know. But
You never
don't
know. You
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if something come out in the future of someone trying to do something. It's always the way.
Like sabotage.
Yeah, man. Because boxing's at the end of the day, boxing's a big money market. So someone said, nah, I don't want to see this AJ Dylan White fight. I want to see something else. And obviously the Saudis that have come in now, they're investing heavily in boxing. And then
Everything, man.
yeah, exactly. But I don't know, man. I think Dylan White, if he stays clean, he'll be up there.
Yeah,
I think he's the only
okay.
person.
He stays
That's what I'm
clean.
saying.
But
He's
but the
innocent.
thing is, he's not a good boss anyway, so...
That's
yeah,
what I'm
I
saying.
don't
Him
care
and Parker,
about
because they're not at the top.
No.
They're in that bracket.
Let's talk about Gano, man. I don't know what happened, you know. Gano think he's big, man. You know, he get me so...
No, you don't think he is, man.
He
I
is
know he think he's. I know he's big, but he think he's because he think he can do. It can just come and do. My boy Anthony. I said AJ. Think he just come and do it like that, bro.
Yeah.
AJ
You see, for me,
bro.
bro, you have to
AJ is on
understand.
his.
Nah, but you have to
AJ is on-
understand.
Let me finish,
Go on,
please.
go
yeah.
on.
AJ is on his game right now. You know, AJ is AJ will smash anybody that comes his way. Now I'm telling you, he's back on top now, man. All those celebrity fighters, man. AJ is done with that now. AJ is the real deal right now. I guarantee you, yeah. Anyone that come AJ in front of AJ now, he will beat them. He would beat
That
them.
I was gonna say, what's making you say that from him fighting Francis Ngannou?
Not even that. Look at what he did to him. Broke him in 2 seconds. Man, he's broke him.
That could happen to anyone. It's heavyweight.
Now-
bro.
What did the other white guy he fought as well. His 3 fights, he's fought
rubbish.
from last. It's not rubbish, man. He beat them like
Yeah,
mad.
but he was
I'll tell
supposed to
Wallins
beat them
rubbish,
though.
bro.
Yo,
Wallins rubbish as well.
Tyson Fury couldn't even beat both of them. Both of the 2 fighters he beat.
Yeah,
They're
but-
two different fighters,
Yeah.
but we'll move on to that.
Listen, let's go back to it then. The last decent fighter, and this is not me dissing AJ because I rate him.
Usyk.
All right then, there you go then. What happened against
If he
Usyk?
beat you, that time, let me tell you, that time we're talking about here, AJ wasn't a boss, AJ was a celebrity. He wasn't ready. Now he's changed all that now. He fuck all that now. Yeah, he's changed his game now. If AJ meet, I will bet you.
What's he done different, bro? What do you think he's done different?
He's trained different.
I can't agree with him.
He's
I'll
trained
back it
different.
Lava.
No, there's no lava here, bro.
He said he's gonna back you up for you, bro.
I know, but it's not. There's no.
That's
lava.
not lava.
No.
Nah,
it's not
suspicious. Suspicious.
No, I'm trying to explain.
Nah,
to you.
I hear what you're saying,
I'm trying
but-
to explain to you the difference. Yeah, you see, right now, before AJ, yeah, he think he's on top of the world. He forgot where he come from.
You're right.
He forgot he's a boss. He start doing celebrity. He don't even fight. He's going to Miami, doing Snapchat, doing all this nonsense. But right now, man is changed. Now, man is in a cage now. You know.
All right.
When he
Man
was
is
on his
coming
boxing,
out.
he lost to
Boss-
Ruiz.
To Ruiz.
When he was thinking he
He
was
was
a
in the
boxer.
box. He didn't even think about fighting Ruiz. He wanted to. There's a man is supposed
They
to fight.
change.
Yeah, they change the fight. He just look at it.
And
Oh,
he
that's
still lost
All
his
right, then.
title.
guy.
though.
Yeah.
All right, then.
He didn't even train for him.
You're right, you know, Jeff, because
he did train.
I understand
Yeah,
what
he
you.
was training for
didn't
someone else.
train-
Sorry,
didn't train.
KO. Let me just
He
forget
wasn't
it.
training for that guy.
It doesn't matter if he trained for that. He trained up until the last minute and it got changed.
Bro,
it doesn't matter.
Bro,
From meant to fight you and I fight you. I've already trained.
Bro, it's just like
There was not
football.
much
It's
more
just
for him
like
to do.
football. I was made to play Liverpool. I have a game plan for Liverpool, and the game changed, and now play Man City. So what do you expect?
the
You
same.
think it's going to be the same?
Yeah,
Punch
yeah.
through him.
He's not going to be
Punch
the same.
through him.
He's not going to be the same.
Punch through him.
because there's
Punch through the fat guy.
It's different. It's different because there's different.
You're making
game.
excuses, bro. That's
I'm not making
for him. I feel like
Yeah,
AJ is back now. AJ is back on
I was
top.
gonna say quickly. I think you're right in that sense, but then, like Cord said, when he lost to Ruiz, you had all the fans saying, "Yo, you're not this, you're not
Yeah,
that."
you're
So then
finished, yeah.
he's gone back. He's gone into the tunnel, grafted.
yeah.
But then now he's come back, beat Francis. Well, had beat his last 3-4 fights.
Yeah.
So then, what makes you
Knocked
think
out.
he's not gonna go back on top of the world? And then when it comes to Usyk or Fury
I
again,
think he
gets
realized.
smacked.
He realized now, yeah. Boxing is not that. It's not like you're just gonna think, oh, I'm on top now. I'm gonna stay there. But it's heavyweight, man. Anybody can beat anyone.
That's what you just
and,
said.
and secondly, one thing. Let me tell you one thing as well. You see, AJ, yeah. AJ is a humble guy, but during that time when he was on top, I don't think he was humble anymore. He was trying to be celebrity. He was trying to listen to all this press, all this media. They're trying to hype him up. But when he got fucked, they put him down.
Where was the
But
media?
now-
Exactly.
that's
Now
what I'm
he's
saying.
learnt. He's
Now
learnt his
learnt
lesson.
now. I don't think he will do the same thing again.
I don't
If he
think
do
that's got to do
if
with
he
his
do the same thing
boxing,
again,
though.
yeah. And if he
That's
do
what
the same
I'm
thing
saying.
again, it's his character. If he do the same thing again, I won't back him. Right now, I'm backing him. And secondly, AJ is how old is he now? 32 or 34. This is the
Is he that old? Yeah.
Yeah, this is prime. This is the prime of a heavyweight. This is your prime.
Bro,
this time he is now from the age of 34.
You're talking about Walling. Sorry, you talk about them, man, but Usyk's a different fighter. And that's what I'm trying to say to you. That's like AJ, when you're talking about, Ngannou, this and that. That's like AJ trying to go into Ngannou's ring. Ngannou will break AJ down in
One round.
in one round as well.
Yeah,
He's going
it's
to put him in a
true,
chokehold.
yeah,
It's
it's
game
true,
over.
yeah.
So
But-
that's what I'm saying. That's not a fair fight. Let's be honest. Like,
I'm not even
No, I'm
talking
just
about,
saying, though,
it's not
like,
even
the
about
AJ
that one.
and
I'm
Ngannou
rating
thing.
AJ.
who really expected anything other than
Of
an
course,
AJ
everyone
win?
want AJ would
You
Nah,
can't go
I'm
into a
not
man's
gonna- I'm not
sport.
gonna lie
bro.
to
You
you.
can't go into a man's sport.
I won't lie to you. After watching him fight Tyson Fury, I thought, okay,
Yeah.
he has a bit of
Yeah,
ability.
yeah.
And just from that fight,
He will have ability.
yeah, no, 100% because he's a fighter regardless. So, but I thought, okay, he has a bit more ability than I actually realized. And then obviously going into the fight with AJ, I think one, AJ showed the level that he's now.
Can do.
No. Because before I always thought AJ was knocking people out on bants only, not bants.
Yeah.
only.
Yeah, now you're
On
right.
bants
you're right.
only. Do you get what I'm saying?
When it wa-
Yeah.
But he came across a real fighter.
Yeah.
a proper boxer.
What I liked, he was
Usyk.
ruthless when he saw the thingy that
In
he
nitty gritty fight.
took
Yeah.
the kill.
Yeah.
I agree.
And the only thing I would say, the only difference is that you can see when he's being patient and he's actually very methodical in the way that he operates now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now he knows how to utilize his tools well.
Yeah.
In that fight, in the last 2 fights, the white guy, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
He dispatched him easily.
Yeah,
I didn't
easy.
see I didn't see him sweat or
He didn't
have any
even
nerve.
yeah,
But
in
that guy's not on the level of it.
no,
That's what I'm trying to say.
100%. But I think that would have been a banana skin previously.
But when he tried to find Usyk, this is what I'm trying to say. When he tried to fight Usyk, and he tried to box, remember?
He wasn't ready for that.
He wasn't ready for that.
And you
Even the
think?
both
And you,
fights, he
so
wasn't
are we
ready.
saying Usyk's not got better
No.
either?
I'm telling you from now. Like if he fight,
You see again now.
if you fight him now, I think he'll still lose. But I do
I
feel
don't think he will lose.
we'll see a lot better
better
fight
fight.
from him.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? That's all I'm
I
saying.
won't disagree with that part.
Because I don't take anything away from AJ. Usyk's just a natural boxer.
He's a natural boxer.
He's a
That's
natural
what I'm trying to say.
boxer.
There's
But what
levels
makes
and-
and so's Tyson Fury.
What-
So that's why I thought, okay, if Ngannou can trouble Tyson Fury like that, he might give
but then
AJ a bit of
that's
problems.
going back to the Ruiz
this is
AJ. Tyson for
The clash.
I'm just gonna beat my man up and then quick time, and then he's realised, oh shit,
he can actually
this
fight.
is harder than I thought.
Yeah,
and
100%.
remember, someone like Fury ain't got the energy to go again. He's not that guy. You know what I mean? He has to either start well or you get what I'm trying to say? He can't bring the fight
Later down.
later down. He needs the game. He needs to get it done early doors, and he ain't got it in him.
I was just gonna say, lastly, obviously I'm not too clued up on the boxing thing, but I've seen how AJ and Fury's been floating about just various over the years, and it hasn't happened. I think we need to talk on the fact that Fury ducked Usyk. In my personal opinion, yeah, it could have been a legitimate reason why he was out of that one, but I think that was going to be one of the fights of
Are they still fighting?
of
They're
recent
still fighting,
times.
innit?
They're fighting
Yeah,
now.
May.
They've just made it back.
Just made it May.
So
First match in May.
he's injured. He said he was injured.
To be fair, the guy, I don't know if you was listening, the guy come on the radio and the guy that was sparring with him and bust his eye.
Yeah.
He was saying like,
I bust his
yeah. But the way he's explaining it is like, obviously when we're sparring, it gets like that. You get me?
He's meant
So
to make it as close to match night
Yes.
as fight night as possible.
Yeah,
Why
saying
did
it
why
ain't
did you put in a gear?
intentional.
Yeah, they have to, innit? It's
Close
just
to fight
part of
night,
sparring
innit?
and
I
stuff
know,
like
but you
that.
are putting
I
the
just,
gear.
I think I want to see AJ up against a Usyk and a Fury right now because
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not gonna lie,
That's why I'm going to give him his props. For
He
me.
needs to fight. He needs to fight Usyk again. He needs to fight Deontay Wilder, and he needs to fight Fury.
Now Wilder's washed.
No, no,
I
but-
watched him against Parker.
Parker beat him
No.
up.
washed.
But the thing is, you need to understand. He went through a slugfest with Fury. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that will take out of anyone.
But the geezer's
regardless.
37, 38, and he's not had no fights since. And then he tried to have one fight against Parker.
Yeah.
He's in that second bracket.
Yeah.
And Parker, who we say is not in
Outclassed
that
him.
level.
Outclassed him.
All right then. So that's what I'm saying. He's not ready. He's not ready for that, bro. He needs at least 3 more fights.
Yeah, I agree.
But then that's gonna take him close to
40.
40. If
Yeah,
he ain't
yeah.
already 40, I can't remember.
But I
what
still
it
want to
was.
see it. I still want
No,
to see that
I
fight.
wouldn't,
Yeah.
listen, I wouldn't disagree to watching it, but if
It's not
AJ was to even lose that fight, I'd be wow.
I think you gotta give AJ credit as well, still for changing his corner and all that.
He's had to,
I think
yeah, 100%.
gotta give them credit, I suppose, for how they've changed the
him.
progress.
You can see that
Yeah.
he changed his mindset.
I'm
what he was
conscious of
saying.
time, so
I'm just
we're gonna
sorry,
move on.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say this lastly, yeah. You see the boss,
timer on.
the boss. What we have in the boxing now, yeah, is shit, bro. Than what we used to have.
I just don't. I don't like about the Saudi thing. I don't like. There's no atmosphere.
There's
bro.
no good boxers right now.
There's not. He's not even. There's no atmosphere.
Yeah,
Compared to when it's in
It's not
England
about money
you know what?
now.
or in America.
Yeah, it's like
when it's in England, America, the
can't-
crowd sounds mad. Over there, it sounds
you can't
dead.
buy passion. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
buy
yeah,
that.
100%,
like,
100%.
that sporting.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
that.
you only seen it filling up
Yeah.
when AJ and
that's
Francis
That's
was
it,
about
yeah.
to start
I-
fighting.
I-
That's because they're two big names, not
Yeah.
because of like.
They want to see it, yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
But yeah, money talks in it, so it is what it is. I think money is diluting
Yeah,
sports
yeah.
a lot, to be
Sports-
fair. But we'll get onto that. We'll
sports-
get onto that. So talking about the heavyweights, we gotta talk about the Man City Liverpool game because we haven't been here to talk about it. So
Yeah.
You say heavyweights.
there are heavyweights.
Nah, that was a
I'm not saying that
proper
other
game
teams.
of
I'm not
football.
saying other teams aren't
No, I'm
heavyweights.
joking, I'm
but-
joking.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure. Do you know what I mean? I don't want anyone to.
Yeah, for a draw, that game,
Yo.
quality all
I
round.
think Liverpool Man City is always a good game.
Always.
You know?
This it is.
Like regardless who, but let's start like the lineups. When I seen the lineups, because I was watching the lineups while I was driving abroad, and I was like, what? I Liverpool's lineup was like, yeah, Man City.
They're gonna do that.
They might do something at Anfield, but then I remembered it's Anfield, and then Man City scored. I thought, ooh.
Yeah, just I think
thought,
everyone
'cause
did.
Man City were playing all right in the first half. I think
Like,
Liverpool
for
pegged
20
it
minutes,
back. They
15.
pegged it back in the second half. But if we're talking about, anyway, I was talking after, but I think we need to talk about Man City in the big games this season. 'Cause I think they've been very disappointing. They're lacking bite.
They are
Yeah,
fragile.
they've won the treble, but I'm not hearing it. So I'm just looking at this season now. Countless times in the big games, they're not doing enough. They're not doing enough to like step over the line, win the game, close the game out. Chelsea came back, Tottenham came back. They haven't beaten Liverpool. Arsenal have beat them. Like
Villa's beat them.
we're we're going to the last 10 games of the season now.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
And now Man City have a few big games left. They have Tottenham. They have us. They
They
have
got us as well.
they have enough big games. So now we're going into the last 10, and you see Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal.
Who do
It's gonna
you
be
think's
crazy.
got the easiest running out the three?
I think City.
Well, I don't want to say easy, but
City.
Liverpool.
City.
City.
Oh, I'm gonna say Liverpool.
I think
Nah,
I think
City.
Arsenal have the hardest running.
Yeah.
Liverpool
I,
got the.
in my personal opinion.
Arsenal got
we-
the hardest one.
We've got a say in all
I
of
agree
it.
with that.
Yeah. You could.
We could
You
have
and
a say.
Tottenham?
And,
Thing
and
is,
We
Spurs.
got a say in all of it.
The thing is, to me, if I'm gonna be honest, I just think in these kind of in these kind of leagues, when the top team doesn't beat, the top four, like right for Liverpool, for example, we ain't done well against the top four teams this season either. I don't think we've won.
You've only lost that. No.
No, we ain't lost much, but we ain't
games you should have won.
yeah,
probably.
we ain't beat a top four side this season.
You
You're
beat
not beating
Villa.
Villa. You beating Villa.
Yeah, Villa. That's
You beat
that's-
City.
Why are you looking at me like that, bro?
Did you beat City?
No, we didn't beat City. We draw twice, 1-1.
Lost.
Lost to Arsenal. Draw to Arsenal.
Say that again.
Did you get lost to Tottenham?
That's kind of void though, isn't it?
Nah,
We
the
got them
Tottenham one
again.
should have been void. To be
Yeah,
fair.
that
You know what I'm
one.
saying? Really, and it's the same with Man City. They like Arsenal's the only team really who have
Done well against the
have
big
done
teams,
well
innit?
against the big
So
teams.
then that means you lot slipped up against the middle table team.
Fulhams and all
Which
that.
really it's a bit. That's not how it normally goes, isn't it, with Arsenal? You get me? So now it's just making me think a little bit. Is it their time? Do you get what I'm saying?
Think, keep thinking.
Yeah, man, I'm thinking.
You know what I
don't
will
worry.
say?
Nah, but it's a logical approach to be fair, because like if you look at Liverpool, like that's why they got the rope-a-dope.
No
'cause
rope-a-dope anymore,
it's
you know.
I think
No, it still exists.
I think this season there's definitely been a rope-a-dope team.
Yeah.
They haven't really had that grip on the games that they usually have.
Yeah.
Great credit to Arsenal. They're playing beautiful football. I think at the moment you're the most informed team that I've been
Wait, then
watching.
let me record this because you can just give my team a compliment.
I like football, so you know what I mean. I say when I say it.
just-
You are the most informed team at the moment. I don't think you've got the minerals to win.
Oh, it didn't
But-
last long.
We'll see.
Yeah, but we'll see. Exactly, we will see.
Why do you think you said we've been good? What makes you think we ain't got the minerals because of previous or things you've seen this season?
Things I've seen this season as
Oh,
well.
okay.
Yeah. So I'll give a few examples of that. So Porto was a very close, like
No, Porto is a good team. You know.
regardless,
Let him get his-
regardless,
let's see
you've got,
what he
you've
has
got the
to-
quality to dispatch Porto. The way that you dispatched Newcastle, the way that you dispatched certain teams in the Premier League, you could have approached the same with Porto, but instead you tried to play with over two legs rather than just getting rid of them in their own ground. And that type of approach was your downplay. Have you got the minerals to do it against the Inter Milan? Have you got the minerals to do it against the Man City or Real Madrid? I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. The only team I think that you can do that against again is probably is Bayern Munich at a push. That's the only team I think. Bayern Munich.
You think that's who we got a chance against,
That's,
other than the
that's
other
the,
teams?
that's the only team
Sorry,
to do that against, to have that approach against,
with what you
against
just
Porto.
with what you just said now. Yeah, remember that game. We won that game. If that was a league match, we are 3-point collecting. If that was a league match last night,
Which one?
The match we
Last
played last
night.
night. If that was a league match, that's 3-point collecting. 1-0, boom, done. Because they beat us in their place. That's
Yeah,
why it
so
came
But
up
then you're
to
3
that.
points down from the week before,
Yeah,
3
so-
weeks ago, because you lost 1-0. innit?
What I
Exactly.
will say, you kind of spoke on the Champions League, but I want to keep it on the Prem because
Yeah.
I'm looking at the last 10 games now. Like it's getting to crunch time. Like this is where the pressure starts to pile on.
You're in a beautiful position.
If you actually look at the course of the season, Arsenal are best placed
Yeah.
to win the league, and I'm gonna say that obviously I'm not gonna lie. we're playing in the champs this season. So I think we can't be the favourites. But if we're going off the course of the season, the way we've been playing up until now, the way Man City have been playing up until now, the way Liverpool have been playing up until now, Arsenal should win the league.
Yeah.
But football doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the big players now. So I'm looking at the Odegaard, Saka's. I'm looking at
Eddie.
I'm looking at Haaland, De Bruyne. I'm looking at Nunes, Salah. But in the big moments, big players show up. So we're gonna see in these 10 games who's the big player this season, because I think everybody's had their time. Foden, De Bruyne, they've had their phases. Haaland had his at the start of the season. Nunes is having his now. Saka and Odegaard, they've just started to come into form. So now we're actually gonna see who's on top. Lastly, what I will say in the Liverpool Man City game, I think it's the first time I've seen Liverpool actually control a game against Man City to that degree.
Without a full strength squad.
Yo.
And that's scary.
You see on that game as well, your boy, I thought he was press resistant, bro. But Liverpool, Rodri, locked off Rodri.
I'm telling you, Endo, man. You gotta
You know
give
what?
Endo.
Hey, he's looking a bit
Credit.
decent this
You get what I'm
season.
saying?
You know?
You're right. Him and
Man,
Mendo's
And people was laughing.
That's a
So the
steal,
show-
man.
Yeah, man, it's
That's
a
a
steal,
steal.
man.
That's a
People were
steal.
laughing. but
It's
it
like
was-
Gravenberch as well. You know what? Their midfield. You know what?
Nah, not Gravenberch.
I like him. No, I
Gravenberch,
still
man.
like him. You know. I
Was
still
it
like
you
him.
that said that meme, cause? I don't know. With my man had beer man in his pockets. Caicedo,
that was me.
Enzo. Was it you?
Yeah.
Caicedo, Enzo, De Bruyne, Rodri's all in his pocket. You know,
Endo's
man.
on the mad thing right now.
I think it was.
You know he's also killing
Shabba.
McAllister. He's
McAllister.
a proper baller.
baller.
I was saying that was the best game I've seen it. Like,
conversation the other week, innit?
Seeing him playing.
He's dogged. He's technical.
bro.
He's just.
Put it this way, yeah, it's going to be an interesting race to the end because, like I said, for Liverpool, yeah, we got our players coming back now.
Nunes is
Salah's
playing well.
Nunes is playing
nuisance,
well,
bro.
and Salah's back, and he's gonna have a point to prove.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
Trent's coming back as well, isn't it?
I think she'll be back
So
soon.
Baslo is better.
But all our players are back as well. So we'll see. Even Timber is back. So don't worry about
Yeah,
we'll
back.
see.
No,
out of the-
Partey's a
That's
big
why
man.
John to
He's
Arsenal.
back now. He's back
Out of
in
the
full
three
training.
teams.
Back
Out of the
Back in
three
full
teams,
training.
it's Liverpool.
Back in full training.
Who?
He was
Partey?
played after.
Yeah, he's been on the bench.
What about City?
Oh, Timber.
Yeah, Timber is back.
don't
Yeah,
know what it
he's
is
back
about
in full
City,
training. He was
that
training.
don't mean he's back, brother.
City
Bro,
are
he's
just-
back playing football.
I've been injured, knee injuries. He's not back yet, brother.
Listen, what I will say, City just gonna give them. They're not going away. Like,
Nah,
they're
they're
No,
not
they're
going
not
away.
going away, of
Like,
course.
and it will take that game. I think you lot against City.
I think it's such an
To keep
interesting
one of
game.
you out of
What's
it.
that? What's that?
think
Nah,
one of
even
you-
even Aston Villa.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. We don't travel well. We
You
don't
gotta
travel
say
well.
though,
Oh, you going? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we gotta go. 1 second. We gotta go Etihad. We gotta go Emirates.
yeah, we owe you.
And
We owe
we've
you.
still got these lot to come to Villa Park.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
okay.
You owe them. Yeah, man. You owe them,
nah,
man.
nah.
Hey, you've got all of us in it.
Yeah, we got everyone.
All right.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
right.
that top four spot.
Politics. That's what I'm saying. Politics, but at the same time, who knows?
Yeah,
Do you get
one
what
thing
I'm trying to say?
one thing I'm gonna say, yeah, you know, every team, yeah, that's been an obstacle to us this season, they're all collected.
Say that again, sorry.
Every team that have been an obstacle, like that have come against us,
obstacle.
obstacle against us,
Oh.
Yeah.
that have trying to trouble us.
I said
I'm
obstacle.
confused.
Yeah, so they're trying to trouble us.
We
yeah.
finished them off.
The second leg when they come back, they all get done.
Yeah.
They all get dealt with.
Except Fulham.
Yo, you're gonna get dealt with.
man. They're
You know
like-
that.
You hope so.
You're gonna get dealt with.
Wait, there. We moving a bit too quick because I was. Which game you on now?
No, I'm on
It's
about
Villa, it's
Villa.
about
Villa's
Villa.
gonna get
Oh,
that. He's gonna get that when they come to the Emirates. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you which other. There's two other teams that I'm looking at. Man City, yeah, they definitely get. We beat them, but they're still gonna get.
Do you think that was a penalty for Liverpool against City? Because no one ain't mentioned it, so I'm
100%.
thinking it must not have been a penalty.
That's 'cause he's gone to Arsenal again, that's why.
That's not a penalty.
Yeah, innit, we're still talking about.
100% penalty.
And then the drop. That's the drop. The
Can't just
drop.
sometimes. So we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, now listen, it's a 100% penalty.
No, it's not.
Yeah, definitely is.
It's not. If you want to talk, let's talk about Liverpool. Yeah. Nottingham Forest. What happened? How did you get? How did you get 3 points out of that game? Were you supposed to get 3 points? The ref is so corrupt. Yeah, he took a ball from the Nottingham Forest fans. Keeper and gave it to Liverpool.
We're talking
2 minutes
about
later,
the
they went to
Manchester
score.
City game,
No, bro,
Jeffrey.
I'm reminding you.
He's saying
You would have
judgment,
dropped 2 points.
justice.
Arsenal should have been 2 points above you right now. That's what I want you to do.
All right then, and I'm conscious of time
Jeffrey.
as well because I want to go home. But you're then so Kai Havertz shouldn't have been on the pitch against
Yes.
Brentford to score
Yes.
a winner. He dived.
Why?
Has he dived?
Why? No,
Don't say he didn't.
Nah,
Don't.
nah,
He did
you
that.
can't
He
say
did
that though.
He did
No,
that.
but
Not everybody gets booked for diving.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. Most time.
How many times Salah
I'm
dived?
saying,
How many times Salah dived? Did he get?
Yeah, and he gets booked.
We're going to the Arsenal one.
Salah have been diving all the time.
That's you that was.
All right, let's move on.
to Arsenal.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
So-
So I'm saying, but what I'm saying is that's he dived, bro.
And he scored the winning
Come on,
goal.
Let's take our team's hats
all
off
right,
all
for,
the
for,
time.
Innit?
for clarity,
Bro, he dived, bro.
what game are we talking about and what was the score?
We're talking about the Arsenal game.
I think we just
Arsenal Brentford.
Arsenal Brentford. So what I'm saying is
2-1.
you cannot
2-1 was it?
Yeah,
2-1.
Kai Havertz winner.
You cannot say that. Yeah, exactly. He's dived.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. When he's on a yellow, I'm saying to Arteta, take him off.
him off.
But then him
Bro.
keeping him on, it's paid
Bro,
off.
I don't even
No,
think. I
100%.
don't even think it's a dive. You know.
But you don't think he's wow.
Nah, the Red Sea.
You can't talk about corrupt
was a
ever
dive.
again. You can't talk about corrupt. And I'm not even saying it's corrupt. But if you don't think that's a bad refereing decision,
bro.
Now you
That's
know what?
biased,
Same,
bro.
Like that,
same,
and he dropped.
same time though. If
he
you
did
no,
He felt the touch. He felt the touch, and he dropped.
no, it's a dive. But I'm saying like from the refs, I'm gonna give the ref like with the refs looking through players, so he ain't gonna.
Yeah.
the only
Notice
problem that he got,
Shalino.
where we got lucky is VAR don't get involved in yellow cards. That's where he got lucky.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
and secondly, remember, Kai Havertz on that note, yeah, Kai Havertz, yeah, I don't even think he died. I think he fell.
No, he just,
Oh man.
Jeff.
Anyway.
dive.
On Havertz, I'm gonna give him his shout outs because since he's come into the number 9 position,
better than Haaland
and,
now.
and he's alternating with Trossard and
Whoa.
Better than Haaland now.
forget I said anything.
Kai Havertz, I'm saying it right
No,
now.
no,
yeah,
no.
Kai Havertz is better than Haaland.
Yeah. Why? Go on. Tell us why.
Please elaborate. Yeah.
Why?
His left foot, you mean?
Bro, that guy's left foot is better than Haaland left foot. Haaland is shooting. You know how many? Yo, if we pull up a stat here, Haaland have missed the more big chances this season.
and how many goals he scored?
Yeah, he scored 14. He's still
And
on
how many
14.
and how much Havertz scored?
Kai Havertz is on 9, and he's only start playing in number 9 position over the past 5 games.
I think
and
he's
Kai
out for-
Havertz is playing in the midfield, so Kai Havertz is better than Haaland.
Haaland was
right
out for
now.
2 months.
So I don't business with that. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
You have to.
Kai Havertz right now. Yeah.
His
On
delusions are
the
amazing.
form, yeah. Kai Havertz right now, yeah. You know I hate Kai Havertz, but I love him now because right now let me finish.
Yo.
Bro,
Arteta-
you see this?
Bro.
This is what people say. Yo, they can't stand Arsenal fans, bro.
Shut up, man.
Nah, I'm just saying, though, like you putting us in that category, bro.
And he's
Like,
arguing-
I'm just saying, like you're a typical Arsenal fan.
Hey, that's
And-
what he said.
Hey,
What you telling
my
me?
man said, you know I hate Haaland, but I love him now.
Listen,
And for clarity,
let me just round up.
Haaland's
Let me
got 18
round up.
goals in
Yeah,
the
let me
Premier
round. Yeah, let me round up.
How much
quick.
does
I
that
say 14.
Let me round up quick.
What's
yeah.
Havertz on?
He's not even on the
7.
list. There's no point. He's not even
Ah,
on the
but
list.
anyway,
He's on 8.
Kai Havertz
Anyway,
on 8.
outside of all of this, like I said, we need to big him up a bit because he's starting to not look like a passenger. He's starting to produce in the big moments. Him in the number 9 now,
Yo.
he's actually having a key influence in the way we're playing. Like
Yeah.
the ball's up to him, he's able to get headers on. He's able to hold the play up. He's actually like playing like a
He's always
number
been
9.
good at that.
He's a good
confidence.
false 9.
You can see his confidence. You can see
Yeah.
him. Now he's got a bit of arrogance about him as well.
He's
You
fitting
can
in the
see it.
team.
We've watched the
Bro.
Chelsea off
Oh,
him,
we
man.
saw Chelsea
I'll
fans,
tell you-
yeah.
go on,
Chelsea
sorry.
fans keep saying 60 million down the drain, 65 million down the drain. Well, you know what we did? We took Kai Havertz, yeah. We took him to Africa, yeah. We took him to one river and washed off the dirty Chelsea out of it and bring it back. And now, look at what he's doing.
Magical.
I
He's
will
playing,
say
bro.
one thing though,
Yeah.
and I know you've been battering teams. Your last 2 performances, and this ain't me putting you down. The last 2 performances, Brentford was a bit tight. You get what I'm trying to say?
It was tight, yeah, but
Obviously, the Porto
Low
games.
block.
I'm just saying you don't. Yeah, and many teams are going to do that.
Yeah, but
I'm just thinking
we
they
were
weren't
fan-
there, bro.
Sorry.
So you don't want to get into them last minutes of games. You want to try and keep that momentum going because you can't afford to drop points. I don't think nobody can, and I mean that with Liverpool, City.
Serious?
I think the last 10 games, I don't think nobody can.
It's a freeway
And I-
tie.
I'll tell you the truth. I don't know how Liverpool's still
And
in
I
this,
think,
bro.
and I think
Neither do I.
the big thing for you, like Odegaard, bro. What the geezer's sick.
Yeah,
I've been saying
No, I've
this.
been saying it for that. Come on,
Listen.
I've been
Yeah,
saying
Real
it.
Madrid.
when I told you it's better than De Bruyne, what do you say to
He's
me?
not better
Oh,
than
no,
De
no,
Bruyne.
don't do
Not better than De Bruyne.
don't do that.
Have you seen what De Bruyne has been doing since he's got back?
Yeah, don't do that.
Naughty stuff.
Yeah,
What, they
don't
took him off.
Naughty stuff.
They took him off 60 minutes, bro.
You see his ball? You see his ball for
He was taking off 60 minutes against Liverpool.
Yeah,
but
but
that's-
even
that was-
arguing-
that's
You gotta give Endo
was even
credit for that.
arguing
Turn off
with
his
his
mic. Turn off
manager.
his mic. He's saying some shit.
bro. You know what? He was tactical. Just because he took him off, he's tactical.
He was fighting with the manager though.
Yeah, it doesn't
No,
matter.
he's mad.
Yeah, because obviously we had them rattled. Come on,
Listen,
you ran
always-
rings around
you
him.
always start on
Enzo?
start off on the wrong things. He spoke about Odegaard. It was a great segue to talk about how good he's been. Listen, when
And then the man brought in De Bruyne.
Odegaard ticks on the ball, stuff happens.
Nah, he's naughty, bro. He's
Stuff
sick,
happens.
he's sick,
Literally,
he's
every
sick, he's sick, he's
man,
sick.
man watched the game yesterday.
Even the pass.
If it weren't Odegaard, it weren't anyone.
Yeah.
Odegaard makes everything happen. That passing to Trossard, and I'm going to talk on Trossard as well because I think, he's such a cultured footballer. Don't get me wrong, he's a bit of a lightweight, he's a bit of a pum pum, but like respectfully, he's actually like a gunman. He actually
Now, he knows what it
needs to
is.
be our like Liverpool's Jota. Better than I'm trying to say.
To be fair, we compared them the other day, didn't
Oh,
it?
yeah, don't ever chat shit again.
I know you hear about twerk
About
thing.
twerk
Oh,
thing.
man.
Man said his gal, man, maybe make a whole clip and all this. And he's all wrong. You get what I'm saying? It was curios, innit? Curios.
Some fake information.
Oh, Kiwior as well. Give him credit because
He's done well.
yo,
Where's Shabs here? Where's Shabs here?
You know what,
Where's
though?
his name? RG.
I think the big thing that he's done as well, bring Jorginho in. I think he's
Massive.
now. Jorginho gives. He does exactly what he says
Keep
on
the
the
team
tin.
balanced.
Yeah.
He make,
He needed that.
A man's run still.
Yo,
Chelsea's washed off him too.
I'm conscious we've spoken about
Bro,
these
what,
two
sorry,
teams.
what you telling me about?
Yeah,
Because you
we're gonna
said
move on.
you know what I'm saying, yeah. Declan Rice, Declan Jollof Rice, yeah. That guy, yeah. You said 105 million.
I still-
It's too
I'm
much.
not
It's
gonna-
not too much, bro.
until
Yeah, it
you're
is.
telling me it's too
I
much.
still think it's a lot of money, bro.
I mean,
All right,
but-
Jeff.
It's a
All
lot
right.
of money.
Let me segue.
Yeah, go on.
I mean,
don't forget to pick up Ramsdale first.
Listen, don't go there. He don't
The
need-
less said, the better. The less said, the
He
better.
don't need no more.
Nah, for his,
He's going to be away at the end
his
of the season.
mate. We could have threw away that game like you said. So
Like, good saves, but he shouldn't even have been it with
All
that
right.
finger.
good pressure from Wissa.
All right, we're gonna.
I'll just say, while we're in North London, we might as well talk about the North London side that came to Brum this weekend
Yeah. Wow.
and touched up Villa.
You go
Listen,
touch.
How you let that happen, man?
To be
Nah,
fair,
I could
to be
go
fair,
on, go on.
you don't really need to talk about the game because the game was the game. Do you get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But it shows that you're still in a good position.
It does, and I'll tell you what. For me, yeah, again, man, it's documented. It's down on tape. I've been saying it. Unai's getting it wrong.
Yeah.
And I will go back to it again. I'm his biggest fan. I am the leader of Unai's gang.
No. Shut up. You ain't biggest fan.
Wait,
man.
wait,
You
wait.
just started.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk.
What do you mean?
Huh?
You hate him.
When
say
you
don't-
walk in and say
you say you
Unai's
don't
gang,
know him.
when you walk in and say Unai's gang, where'd that come from? The leader of the
I know,
Unai's gang.
yeah.
Let him land,
But
let
you
him
just
land,
start
let him
saying
land.
this.
So he is getting it wrong. Against Spurs, he went 3-5-2, 5-3, whatever you want to call it, was 3-5-2. He's got it wrong, bro.
at home?
It's not the fact that he was at home. That weren't the
the
team.
setup.
The setup of the team was wrong. So Spurs play infield with them with the fullbacks coming in.
Yeah.
What's his name? Mad wide. So I get what you tried to do, but then we was overloaded in the midfield. So
Don't you feel
Dougie,
like at half time you should have changed it up as well?
he should have took one of them ages ago.
Yeah.
Ages ago,
Even
get Bailey
before
back out
half-time.
there. But the big one, and Jacob Ramsey, he needed someone to carry the ball.
What happened to-
Jacob
yeah,
Ramsey
what-
does that well.
Why did
we
he
had
play-
Tielemans, John McGinn, and Dougie.
They're all passes.
We ain't got ball. We didn't have no ball carriers. You got Matty Cash on one side. You're hoping he can get down the line. And Luca Digne down. It didn't work, bro.
Yeah, they
didn't
was-
work.
they was getting pushed
Pau
back.
Torres, exactly. Pau Torres is still half fit at the moment. He's not playing him as much. The team was just.
I ain't
You know
gonna-
what?
I'm
I'm
always-
going to big up. I have to give Spurs. They battered us from minute one.
Yeah.
And you know what? Sometimes you just got to put your hand up and say, yo, you got beat, bro.
I don't want to talk on the game too much because that was a pasting, and I feel like that was a big win for Tottenham,
No, it
especially
was.
now they're breathing on your necks. They put a bit of daylight between them and Man U. 5 points now, they're ahead of Man U. So I will say this: I'm looking at the table now. You're fourth, Tottenham are fifth. It's looking like you two, and maybe if Man U get back into it, it's
Nah,
going
we
to
ain't worried
go
about
for
them.
top
We ain't
four.
worried about them.
So I'm going to ask you now, with 10 games left, and Tottenham have a game in hand, and if they win that game in hand, they go a point above you.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll make top four?
Yeah. I might as well now. 10 games in.
Okay.
I might,
Man-
I might as
Man-
well go
Why?
there.
Why do you think you're gonna make it?
He's got kept faith now, you know. Man, you win their next 10 as well. They
No,
can
no,
be.
I'm okay. I'll talk on Man U,
You
but
got
like
more
in
chance
terms
of me smoking crack than Man United winning
in
10
terms
games.
in terms of your runs, in terms of your run of
Don't do
games,
drugs, kids.
you still think
That's
you're
what I'm
gonna get
saying.
top four?
That's why it's not going to happen. Sorry, bro. Say that
In
again.
terms of your run of games, do you still think you're gonna make top four, considering who you're playing?
Yes, and I'll tell you
okay,
why.
so tell
And I'll
me
tell
why.
you why. Because we have got big games, don't get me wrong. But there's going to be a game in there that I will be surprised that we'll win.
Arsenal.
There will be a game that
You
will
won't
win.
win at
It's going to be
Arsenal.
hard. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be a game that will win. One of
Which
them.
one?
One of them will
Arsenal.
win. He's from.
No chance
Could
at
be.
us.
We got Liverpool at home.
You know it as well.
We got Liverpool at home.
We
Yeah, you
pack
go
man
beat
at the
Liverpool.
Emirates.
Yeah.
we
But at the Emirates, you're coming to the carpet.
But
man.
if he does
Away,
what he
bro.
done, Brentford did. It was a
Nah,
tight-
do you know what?
Nah, we'll-
But anyway, I don't know. Like I says, there's still games in there we can win.
Yeah.
So I think everyone's still forgetting Spurs have still got to catch us, you know. And again, Spurs have still got to play. They still got to play you again.
Man
Yeah.
City, Liverpool, and Arsenal.
So again, you go then. So you know they've got games they all
Bro,
lose. as well.
but the good things here, the good thing is here. If you finish fifth, you still make Champions League.
We still got a chance.
Potentially.
Potentially, yeah.
Like I
It's not
said,
rob-
like I said,
But we
Focus.
we have to.
not
That is the way it's going to happen.
It's how
we
the
ha-
English
we-
teams
yeah,
do,
we
it's
have
how
to
the
make
English
sure
teams
we finish, get to semi-final. One of our English team have to get to semi-final, and
City
even
will
in the
do it.
other the Europa League,
Yeah.
one of the team have to get to semi-final. as
And
well.
we should be okay. Got KO.
But I was gonna say, even if they finish fifth or sixth, that's still a progression, and they've
progression
gone
from
from
last season.
conference
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Europa.
Yeah.
So the
Hence
year
why I said a
after,
couple of weeks ago,
could go.
We're progressing no matter what.
You might even win Europa
Remember, you know,
League.
everyone's gonna be like, "Ha, you dropped out the top four." All right, sound, yeah, it will be a bit of a blow, but we was seventh last season. We're now fourth with 10 games to go. Not any person on this table or anywhere else, any diehard Villa fan ever thought we would
have said
have
that.
Make top four. No,
I told you when Unai is coming,
I
I
always
told
thought
you.
you're going to make top four. You know, I told you.
No,
when
you-
the season started, I always said Villa is going to make top four.
yeah, I think you did, but I don't know if you're serious or
I don't
not.
know if you really.
No, what do
I
you
don't
mean?
know if
I
believe
told
it.
you. I told you when I
Okay,
said
like I
when
said,
I
but you know,
Yeah, I think in the next coming weeks, now that it's going to be 10 games left for a while.
you're
I
talking
think
about
we've got
Man United now.
internationals.
got international.
Nah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we need to. I want to update
Squad's
it,
out
top
tomorrow,
four.
innit?
I want a top four. Nah, you talking about internationals? Man, don't focus on them things. Man got Southgate in charge. we need to get an updated top four on relegation because the both battles are looking a bit. Yeah, I mean, looking a bit interesting.
Yeah.
I think
everything is
see.
tight. The title, the
hard.
top four, the
We'll see.
bottom.
In terms of obviously the Premier League now, it's I think this is the first time where it's been nice and refreshing to see that there's more than two teams that are in it and no one's really running away with it, especially down the bottom as well. You got what 4 or 5 teams, so it's going to be a good little 10 gamer.
games, yeah.
It's
You
going to
know,
be interesting.
You know what I will say about that? It's all good and well. 10 games left, 3 teams involved in terms of the top the title race, but we need this like with 5 games left.
Yeah,
one team is gonna drop off. I just don't know which one it is. But
Next
one
5
team will
games.
drop off.
True.
3
Yeah,
teams
yeah,
aren't just gonna keep going. 3 becomes 2,
is
2
gonna
becomes
turn.
1,
And then
it just becomes
even-
when.
the bottom 3, I think, it's going to be peak for them because they're potentially
Forget the
could
bottom 2, they're down. I think, but between Luton, Everton,
Yeah,
and
Burnley
and
No,
Forest,
look,
they can lose.
Burnley.
Remember, they could get points deducted as well on top of what they're
Sheffield
flipping.
United.
Even Bournemouth and Fulham aren't too far
Bro,
away.
get Sheffield United out the league.
They're gone.
Sick to my back teeth.
Yeah, they're
Shit,
rubbish.
bro.
it's just 3 points.
When you lot played them, that was the Carragher. They folded like a nah. Get them out the league.
Because they got 2
They're
points. They
rubbish.
took 2 points off you.
No, they took 3 points off us, and then we went
2
to their
points.
ground,
I
and then
beat them.
we're the ones who sent their fans home early before you did. Remember that, yeah?
Yeah.
No, we said
No,
that.
just remember that.
You done it first.
And you know
just,
what's
just
mad?
remember that.
To be fair,
Alright.
Villa should have won that first game.
Let's
We should have won the first game. This is what I'm saying to you. Let's not act like they whacked us.
let's move on before Jeff starts talking about Arsenal. So yeah. But just to finish it off, there's a bit of trash talk to be fair, because I saw a post that was just on Instagram where Rodri was talking about the difference in class between Spain
and England.
and England and the English league.
What did he say?
He said basically that it's basically 2 different sports when you're playing in those different leagues.
Technical.
Yeah, so he said that like, the technicality in
Spain.
Spain, they have more,
Physicality and things.
all that. You have more time on the ball. You can be a bit more methodical. But when you're in the Premier League, you don't have time to have that type of patience.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
and
So doesn't that
maintenance of
make
the
you a
ball.
better player?
Who is he belittling?
Like, let's
But
be
that's
honest-
what- that's
let's
perfect
be honest,
answer.
Rodri. You've become a better player since coming to the Prem.
So this is what I want to say. So so for me, when I grew up, everyone says, Spain's better at in the technical terms.
Yeah,
but
facts.
but in England,
Physical.
It's more physical. But with him saying that and him saying there's a difference in class, do you think that is actually right, or do you think you have to be a better footballer to last and maintain yourself in the Premier League?
Every player knows.
I'll start
that.
with
Sorry.
KL first, and then
I think it works both ways, you know, because like cause I'll go off my experience after this, but it's like David Silva, when he first come to the Prem, he was only technical. But then after a few years, you start seeing him getting stuck in, but he's added to his ability. And Bernardo, yeah. But
Yeah.
as for myself, I remember playing against Spain, maybe I think it was like under 17s or something like that for Wales. Bro, we didn't touch the ball for the first half, bro. They was just popping it about. I think they had Thiago playing in the midfield then, but from then, that's how I've known the Spanish to be. You know, one of them
played
ones.
against
It's
Thiago?
only recently.
Can't hear you.
Yeah.
You played against Thiago.
Yeah. And that Rodrigo, you know, the one that was at Leeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine when he was at Real Madrid.
My brother.
But from then, like, that's when it was like, yo, you don't even want to play them because they were just the triangles. They're doing that from that age, bro.
I just like, and that goes back to what you exactly saying. You talk about like Barca's, what's it called, youth team, La Masia.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
well known because it's done from day one. The minute they go from under 6s to 7s, they're taught to play a certain way. Whereas in England, obviously, we're taught pass the ball, pass and move, pass the move, pass the move. But if you're in trouble,
Big
Go
team
long.
channel.
it's never. It's, and don't get me wrong, it's still as a coach, I will still preach that now because if you've got guys up front who can get in behind, then you do
Loop it.
use it. Of course, you do. You got to use it to your advantage. At them young ages, the coaches get mad if they go long.
Yeah.
They go mad. That's the difference, and it like, do you get what I'm trying to say? But Rodri complaining that.
Was he complaining? This is what I
I
want to
don't
know.
know if he's,
I don't think he was
complaining,
complaining.
but even when they keep making the comparisons, you know what you're getting when you come to England. So there's no point sometimes even bringing it
Yeah,
up.
that's why you come. Yeah, you know before you come.
You know what you get. You know.
I have a prediction. I don't think if Rodri was still in the Liga now, I don't think he'd be
Be anywhere as good as
top
he-
three
no.
best CDMs in
No,
the
I don't
world.
think so. I don't think
No
so.
way.
He's
No way.
highlighted more in not in Man City, but in the Prem where
I was gonna
he
say.
wasn't ripping up trees in the league.
Where was he at
that's the truth.
Atletico? No,
He wasn't
No,
ripping up
Atletico
You know,
Bilbao.
you know why he weren't
It was
though?
at Bilbao.
Because he
Where
was,
Bilbao?
you know,
He
we
was
were
at Bilbao.
Atletico Madrid
He came from Bilbao.
to Madrid.
Yeah. He didn't come from Atletico Madrid. He came
He was
from,
at Madrid with
bro.
Partey, bro.
He did, bro.
That's what I was saying. That's why he's so kind of. I think he's had that teacher.
Get his phone out.
You know, one of them ones, Partey, bro. I mean, I didn't know he was there either. That's what I'm saying. That
100%, bro.
I was gonna. Oh no, I was just
Carry
gonna,
on.
No,
This-
I was just
this-
gonna
that's
say. I
fine.
thought you would have knew about the Spanish thing because there was a time where I heard Rio saying in the Champions League. I think it could have been the final. Busquets is saying, "Yo, English, all they do long ball, long ball, long ball."
And
I
Rio
do-
told you, if you watch the Rio show, like,
Yeah.
whatever, he'll tell you, yo, that final, them finals against Barca,
Barca.
were long. A man said he looked at
Vidic.
Vidic or someone, or one of them, and says, yo, what's going on here? Yo, a man didn't know what was going on because they're popping the ball. They're going in false position. That's when the false nine and all that. Like, they're taught to play differently, and and that's what football. But football's about that.
Yeah.
Pep went from having Xavi, Iniesta, small guys. Now look at his team. They're all 6 foot odd.
Is that big? That's because of the Prem now, innit? He's adapted to the Premiership.
He's adapted, and what's wrong with that? Like, and they're still just won the treble.
Yeah,
Good talk, lads. Good talk,
I
lads.
always say that don't take away your skills, add to it. You know them ones like add to your abilities.
I agree, bro.
That's a nice one, man. Yeah, hopefully next week we'll talk more about the
Tune in
footballing
next week.
agendas.
Hopefully.
Tune in. There's a few more things that we're going to try and add and just to spice up the thing. So we'll do the work behind the scenes to make sure. But yeah, thank you very much for coming, lads.
Yeah,
As
thanks for
always.
having us.
Big
Thanks
up,
for
big
having
up,
us.
big up.
Thank you.